I couldn't be more honored. That is a figure of speech, but it's in fact in this case as true as any statement anyone could ever make, to be honored by the nominations of those who placed my name in nomination and the support that I have from our colleagues in this caucus. We will, as I say, our diversity is our strength, but our unity is our power. And we will use that power again in a unifying way for our country. I'm very proud. We look forward to the results, whatever they are. They will be intense, and they will be a vote of confidence to send me my name to the floor, that I'm proud to be the nominee of the House Democratic Caucus, once again for Speaker of the House. Again, in a Congress where we will observe the 100th anniversary of women having the right to vote. A very special honor. So thank you all for your interest. I think we're in pretty good shape. But again, I don't want to make other people's announcements for them. But we go forward with confidence and humility. So I feel pretty good.
Kathleen Rice just put out a statement saying that she
But excuse me, if you have any questions about our plans and how we go forward.
She just put out a statement saying she met with you, and you just raised her concerns outright about.
Okay, but let me tell you something. I'm talking about scores of members of Congress who just gave me a vote, are giving me a vote of confidence. That is where our focus is. Are there dissenters? Yes, but I expect to have a powerful vote as we go forward. Any other questions? Yes.
When you went to the White House that one time, you came back and you said, do women get to talk around here? How do you think President Trump is going to react to having to work with a woman in such a position of power as you would hold as Speaker?
I think that, I will say this, when I was Speaker and President Bush was President, he treated me and the office I hold with great respect. He would jovially call me number 3. He's number 1. The Vice President was number 2. I was number 3. He never began a meeting unless the Speaker was present. We worked together on many issues relating to energy, passing the biggest energy bill in the history of our country. PEPFAR, he wanted PEPFAR, I wanted big PEPFAR. We had PEPFAR, issues that related to tax policies that gave refundability to poorest people in our country. The list goes on and on. I would expect nothing less than that from this President of the United States. We are a co-equal branch of government. My power there springs from the vote of the members of the House of Representatives. I think that the President will be respectful of that.
Madam Leader, you've been a leader for a long time. You've twisted a lot of arms. What was different about counting the votes this time and getting the votes?
This is all the same. I've always had an opponent. One time I didn't have an opponent. I've always had, not an opponent, but opposition. Today it didn't materialize into an opponent. But no, every Congress, I spend a lot of time listening to members. New members and members who are returning, to hear what their prospects are for the future. So when people said, oh, you're so busy, I said, no busier than ever, because every Congress, I listen, I learn, we incorporate, we are invigorated by new members coming in and new thinking of our members. So this was no different than ever before. It is different in that we have an historic freshman class. By dint of their experience, their diversity, their gender, it's something very, very special. And let us just take a moment to dwell upon the fact that we are in the majority. Majority, majority, majority. And that our ranking members in a matter of weeks will be Madam and Mr. Chair. And that is a great thing for the American people. We have been deputized to be a check and balance on the President and the other branches of government. And we will do that with dignity. Thank you all very much.